JD Vance is in North Carolina and he's found furnished apartments to put the people in that have been living in tents. Let's talk about it. So, yeah, JD Vance, 4 days into his job, is in North Carolina and he's miraculously found furnished apartments, very nice furnished apartments, to take the people that are living in tents, that have been living in the tents in freezing cold temperatures, and he's giving those apartments to them. Remember when we found out that there were trailers full of donations sitting locked in some parking lot, and FEMA was like, "Oh, we forgot, sorry," allegedly? Well, they're getting all of those donations. From what I hear, JD Vance has helped those people so much so that they're actually okay right now. They're inside and they're warm and they have an apartment. Remember when Airbnbs and hotels and landlords were jacking up the prices when those people had nowhere to go, allegedly? Where did these apartments come from? Remember a week or two ago when Biden on his last few days gave $100 million in federal funds to the Pacific Palisades wildfires? But then when North Carolina was suffering through Hurricane Helene, FEMA said they got on the news and said they had no more money. Where'd the $100 million come from? Where'd these furnished apartments come from? And why didn't the people in North Carolina have access to them prior to 4 days ago? Like, I remember hearing rumors, allegedly, people saying that FEMA was directed not to help people who had certain signages in their yard. Is that true? Because I want to know where all these furnished apartments just came from. I want to know why JD Vance, 4 days into being the vice president, has literally went to those tents and taken those people out and giving them homes and giving those donations to them where they should have had it all along. They essentially didn't need that raggedy ass $750 that Kamala fake promised them. Because remember, they ended up not being eligible. And then if they were, they had to pay it back. Tell me why and tell me how in this country anything like this can happen. Tell me how they are literally playing in our faces. And those people in North Carolina have been struggling and suffering for months. And we still never got the accurate unalive number. We don't know what that is. What I hear is they're still finding people unalive. What about, are there any cases of hypothermia? Because these people have been living in tents in freezing cold weather. And all JD Vance had to do was get sworn in as VP and go help them because all this time no one was helping them. This is outrageous. And everyone that was a part of that sham or scam or whatever the hell it was that was having these people intentionally suffer for no reason should be ashamed of themselves. This is unacceptable. This is literally unacceptable. Because in my mind, that means if those apartments were there this whole time, why didn't the other administration go down there and put those people into them? Why have they had them struggling? And then they take it off the media. They don't allow it on apps anymore, so we can't see it on TikTok like it never damn happened. This is such an embarrassment for this country, and I cannot believe. Thank goodness for Donald J. Trump and JD Vance. And allegedly, Donald Trump's going to be down in North Carolina today. Thank goodness. But then that administration, they're the bad ones. They're the ones that just want to make their rich friends richer. I don't think so, because the people in North Carolina who've been sleeping in tents weren't rich. Thank you for liking this video. Share it. Follow me if you're not following me, because this is where I come to talk about all of the nonsense that goes on and make it make sense.